Council members, I don't disagree with the concerns that have been raised about process here. I wish in hindsight we could start over about 9 months ago and move forward. This is not the city's best moment in that regard, that's for sure. But let's understand that at some point we have to make a commitment about what we believe in. And we also want to right the ship, if you will, to make sure that it is secure. Now, the board proposed a 2-cent increase, and we said, no, let's hire a consultant. Consultant came back and said, the increase may be more than 2%, up to 2.7. The mayor said, okay, if you're going to do 2.7, I want to dedicate 0.7 to the environment, to put a lockbox to ensure that the money is spent on clean energy. Because I don't know about all you, but in fact I do know about all you, we're not exactly 100% trusting in the DWP ability to spend the money in the way that we say they should spend it. So we want to lock it up and tell them they have to spend it that way. That's why the 0.7. Now, last Friday, I introduced a motion to get us to 0.8, which is less than a third of what the mayor was proposing and the board was proposing, and it was consistent with what our own consultant recommended, 0.8. We then paused again and said, let's ask the CAO and the CLA to weigh in and see what they say, and they came back today and said, we believe that 0.8 is the minimum amount that we should contribute in terms of an increase. Folks, I'm not suggesting we go to 2.7. I'm suggesting we do 0.8 because that is the honest truth about what we are going to do in the future. Whether we do it now or whether we do it in September. But we are going to do it. In fact, it's going to be more than 0.8, and I would wager a bet with any one of you that that's going to happen, because it is going to happen. It's disingenuous for us to tell the public that it's not going to happen, that we need more information. We've had a whole slew of information. At the bottom of it all, you have to make a decision about whether you believe that doing this is going to move us in the most aggressive fashion forward on the environment or not. I believe it does. And some of you have questions about that. That's fine. We have a difference of opinion. But I believe we need to do 0.8 to get us on the track, to get us to the cleanest energy purchases that the DWP needs to be making. So I want to reintroduce my motion and ask for a second to get us to 0.8 with the responsible 13 other recommendations that we make to ensure there are protections for those businesses that have done the right thing and changed the way they operate, to protect those businesses who may go under as a result of this, to protect those residents who would have hardships, to ensure that the DWP does the right thing with the money that we said, that they hire a ratepayer advocate. If you're not for that, I don't care how much it costs, we need one. Let's do those 13 recommendations. I only mentioned 4 as a part of that, and I would ask for a second just to put this on the floor today. Thank you, Mr. Rosendahl. But I'm the only council member who has consistently voted against the transfer. And I sued the city of Los Angeles because I felt the transfer was outrageous. It's interesting to note that if we had not done the transfer, we probably wouldn't be talking about this rate increase. But because we have, we are now in this situation. Now, the transfer has been found to be legal. The transfer is at 8%, whatever the council desire, whatever the council and mayor desire. But the fact is that we do have to make a larger investment in the
Mr. Alarcon's motion, which is reintroduced. So please open the roll on that. This is 15F. Close the roll and tabulate the vote.
2 ayes, 12 noes.
Okay, Mr. Weston, want to be recorded as a no on that. So that is a